Valentine's Day coming up. I know you want to make something sweet, cheap, and festive. So before we get started, I want you to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. And while that's preheating, we'll start making our cake here. So basically, you just need 3 eggs, your milk, and some butter, which are 3 things that you can find in your refrigerator. Hopefully, you have 3 things like that at home. And a box of cake mix you could buy at any supermarket or corner store or wherever. They're about $2. So cheap, fun, and yummy. So you're gonna get your bag of batter. Have scissors just to make this easier for me to pour into the bowl. And you're gonna cut the top off, and then you just pour your batter, all of it completely, into the bowl. Make sure the whole bag empties into the bowl. And then you just set that aside because you're done with that. So then you're gonna need 3 eggs, milk, and butter. So you want to add your eggs, crack it into the batter. Hopefully it'll come out a lot easier than that. That's trash. 2. All into the batter. And you want to grab a cup of milk. Could be like a little coffee mug or just a small cup. Fill it up to the top, not overflowing but enough to add into your batter. Pour the whole cup of milk into that. Close your milk up. You can put your milk to the side because you're done with the milk for now. Butter. You can use a stick of butter, thing of butter, how much, whatever kind of butter. Not really the measure because I bake all the time, so I know how much already. Just a spoon. Leave your butter out because you're going to need it later. So you have your milk, your eggs, and your butter inside your cake batter. You want to get a mixer, and you just want to mix it all up. You want to start mixing slowly so you don't spill it all over. Eggs. A lot of liquid with the milk. But as you stir it, it should get thick, rich, creamy color. If you're doing vanilla, it should. But as you stir it, it should get thick, rich, creamy color. If you're doing vanilla, it should turn yellow or white. If it's pure vanilla, chocolate will turn brown. So you just want to mix it all up. Make sure all the powder goes in. Make sure your batter goes together. Step done a lot faster, a lot easier. To work out, if you have one of the automatic mixers, it's better. Get this little step done a lot faster, a lot easier. But it's a nice workout for your arm. So just keep mixing the batter, keep mixing the batter. And the more you mix it, the harder it should get to mix because it gets thicker. Now when you start mixing it, you're going to have a lot of lumps inside your cake batter. You want to try to get all those lumps out. So get them all out. And mix, 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 mix. So you want to do this for about maybe 3 minutes. Just mix your cake batter together. It seems like a long time, but when you do it, it's worth it. Get all the lumps out, get everything off the sides. Make it nice, rich, thick type of look. Keep mixing. After it looks really like a pudding, after it has like a pudding look to it, you want to put it to the side because that's done. And you want to get a pan. You can have any kind of pan. We have round, rectangle, but since we're in the love mode, I got a little heart pan. You can buy these at the dollar store, in packs, whatever kind of pan you want. You want to grab your butter again. And basically you can use Pam or whatever type of non-stick on this pan, but I'm going to use butter. Remember, cheap, convenient. So you're going to grab some butter. Just slap it on the pan. Spread it all out. So we're spreading the butter on the pan to keep the cake from burning on the pan, keep it from sticking. Make it a lot easier to serve. All up. Make sure it's on all the edges. Make sure it looks good. Spread it all out. Make it look lovely. Make sure it's enough butter on the sides, on the bottom, basically the entire pan once you want it to be covered in butter. Then once you have that, you're done with your butter. Put it to the side. It should look like that. Nice cover. Yellow coating on there. So you want to get cake mix again. Give it one last stir. Looks nice and rich, nice and creamy. Grab your bowl. Just want to pour the cake batter into your pan. Pour it in, it'll spread on its own. Just pour it in. Make sure to scoop everything off. You can use a spoon to scoop it out. I just use my mixer. Scoop it all out. Clean the edges. Want to keep everything nice and clean. Clean kitchen. Got my mixer. Basically, I'm going to grab my mixer and just spread it all out. Give it like a nice flat, clean surface. And you have your oven preheated, so it should be ready by now to put the cake in. So you're gonna put the cake in, but this pan is kind of like wobbly, so I'm gonna put it on a flat pan, just a baking sheet that I have. Makes it easier for me to put the cake actually in and out the oven, easy to move around. It's just convenient for me, and it keeps a clean little sturdy thing. So you're gonna put this in the oven. Basically, you wanna let your cake bake for about 30 minutes. And when it's done baking, it'll look nice cake. And we're gonna decorate. Decorating is the fun part. So you could serve the cake plain, or you could so you want to have your cake and you want to decorate it, because decorating is the fun part. So you could serve your cake plain like this, or you could decorate it with frosting, which is my favorite. So here we have Betty Crocker whipped vanilla frosting, which is good. And brand new, just got it. And I bought some sequin hearts, so I'll put that on later. Get a clean spoon. You want to grab your frosting and basically spread. You could get a spreader, a knife, a butter knife. I use my spoons. I love my spoons. So luckily, I've been baking all day, and I had this cake, and I let it sit for about 10 minutes. So it's nice and cooled off, so my frosting isn't going to melt or stick or mess up the cake. If you put the frosting on right away, it's going to melt. It's not going to have this rich look that it's having right now. So you want to just spread it on all over the surface. As much frosting as you want. You can use chocolate, vanilla, strawberry. They sell them all types of flavors. You spread it out. If I was a professional baker, I might use like fondant or something. Just spread this all out. You want to do that until the entire surface of your cake is covered in frosting. Put as much as you want until you feel like it's done. And you want to grab your decoration. This is my sequin. Remember, we're in love, so I bought heart ones. And you just want to grab a handful of them. Just sprinkle it onto your cake. Make it look pretty. It's great for having parties. It's great to share with a loved one. Or you could just have it for yourself. And after you sprinkle enough on, cover the surface again as much as you want. You end up with this masterpiece. So, fun cake.